Let's chitty it. Ganye. All right, we're gonna do very briefly, but with utility, you want two, preferably, striking devices. If you have one, it'll work, but ideally you want two. And ideally you wanna keep two of these somewhere near with your training stuff. Yep, good, Portier is good. Because we're gonna be using these, and ideally small ones are better than big ones because they're harder to hit. So once you have two, do your Wally eyes. Right? Wally. Okay, so you'd have it. Can I get down here? Yeah. There we go. Okay, anyway, so hopefully you have your striking devices. And what we're gonna do, we're working on speed of punches. And with one, you don't have to be that fast, but if you throw two and have to hit them both with the same hand, that is going to be a challenge. And that is our challenge. You're gonna throw it up, 1, 2. If you hit both with the same punch, then that's a bonus. But you're gonna try and throw them up and with the same hand hit both. The key to this is how fast you pull your hand back. It's gonna have to be pretty quick going out. Most people are good at the out part. Harder is the back part. So here's a couple of keys on the back part. One is whip your arm back quick. The other is your hips turn. They go forward on the way in and they go out on the way back, and they actually lead a little bit. You can get started on this while I'm talking and just hit these things around. But my hip goes first and my arm goes a split second later. And as soon as I hit it, my hip goes first and my arm goes back a second later. That's how you strike, and that's really magnified and slowed down and exaggerated. But generally, if you're doing a kick, usually your shoulders go first, boom, to get the momentum. When you punch or strike with your hands, your hips go first, boom, and your arm goes to help generate the power. But generally, your hips are the power generator. When you're doing these, for every two you do with your dominant hand, do at least one with your offhand, because you still want to be able to use that hand. In fact, oftentimes, if you're doing a fast punch, it's going to be this front hand. So if you're right-handed, generally your left hand is going to be doing this punch more often because it's a jab. So it's probably actually a good idea to do whatever your normal front hand is, do that a little bit more than the backhand.
What if I said that I was ambidextrous?
Then whichever way you normally stand in your fighting stance, put that one in front and use that one a little bit more. So again, how fast you pull it back is going to determine how fast you can throw the second one. Easy way to do it is just throw it once with your right hand, once with your left hand, once with your right hand, once with your left hand. And after you hit it, go to fighting stance afterwards. Because if you're punching something, pause for a second in your fighting stance, so you throw it up, boom, boom, throw your two punches, go to fighting stance, and then go and get them. Instead of the punch, punch, zombie, where you throw them up, boom, boom, and you're already walking after them. Punch, zombie, ruh, punch, ruh. Do a couple more of these. We're gonna move on. Say one more per side. And again, go to fighting stance and then go get them. So throw your two punches, go to fighting stance, and then go get them. I'm more impressed generally, because I can't see if you hit them or not, but it looks really impressive if you go to fighting stance afterwards. Even if you hit them both and you're done and you look like this, like you're a drunk man walking his dog, or a drunk lady, be non-preferential. A drunk walking their dog, that looks much less impressive. Okay, now we're gonna move on to Tai Chi flick. So you're gonna do the same thing, and you're gonna try and flick both of them. And again, alternating hands. Your dominant hand is gonna be better, but less likely to have to do it, because again, it's usually gonna be your front hand that does it. And 1, 2. Go ahead. And ideally, remember, anytime you hit these, they want to go mostly that way. They might go a little bit up or a little bit down, but if they're going straight up or straight down, something went wrong. And again, as soon as you hit, do the two flicks and go to fighting stance. And just hold it even for half a second, because you want to train your body after you strike. If you practice doing a strike and then dropping your arms, your instinct is going to be to do a strike and drop your arms. But if you practice throwing a strike, even they totally miss, you want to go back to fighting stance, or maybe even especially if you miss. Because if you hit, then you don't have to worry about it as much. But if you miss, then they're going to be coming for you. So both hands up to fighting stance afterwards. Toss them up, 1, 2. Hit or miss, go to fighting stance. Oop, 2 for 1. Hands in fighting stance afterwards. Again, it doesn't matter if you hit or miss. You're also training what you do after the strikes. Yep, Gio looks good. So what you do after the strikes is just as important as whether you hit or not for this particular drill. Yep, good, Porter. So again, no matter what happens, hit it, missed it, broke it in half, fired it to the next county, whatever happened, you go to fighting stance afterwards. Broke a nail, doesn't matter. Flick, flick, fighting stance. Flick, flick, fighting stance. 1 more per side. Yeah, good, Mr. John. Okay, now we're gonna mix these together. You're gonna throw it in front of you or to the side, and you can do a snap kick or a side kick. A note if you're doing snap kick, don't try and hit it if it's below your legs, because it's usually either not strong enough or hard to hit or just kind of ineffective to do a front kick to the legs. You want to go hips to solar plexus, or I guess you can hit, if you can hit it head height, you can go head height too. But if it's in front of you, you can do a snap kick. If it's to the side, you can do a side kick. The nice thing about side kick is kicking low is as or more effective as kicking somewhere else. So throw 2 of them and try and hit 1 of them. If you hit both with the same kick, bonus, but try and hit at least 1 of them. If you want a real challenge, throw it and try and kick 2. You're gonna have to be crazy, stupid fast to be able to hit both. And that's not actually very super useful. So don't mostly try and do that. Try and mostly just hit 1. And again, after you throw the kick, if you're kicking, you wanna build that instinct. As soon as you throw a kick, you're in fighting stance. And then you can go get them or fix your hair or, I don't know, push your sibling out of the way, whatever you might wanna do next. But as soon as you throw them up, hit them, fighting stance. If we were doing this on a belt test, you're gonna be as much or more graded. It's gonna be more important to me that you go to a fighting stance than you land the technique. Do a couple more. Make sure you do at least a few or at least as many on your offside. Because remember, if you normally have your right leg back doing fighting stance, it's probably gonna be your left leg doing the kick because it's closer. They might happen to come at your right side and you do it that way, or maybe you block something and doing it that way. But do at least as many on your left side as you do on your right. And when you're throwing them in front, you can use either leg, whatever's faster, and you can do it as a cut kick or a snap kick. So on the front, it doesn't matter as much, but on the side, it does. So do 1 more to the front, 1 more to the right, 1 more to the left. Okay, nice, Mr. Claw. Okay, last one. We're gonna do inside knife, outside knife. This one is really hard. Last class we did this for a couple minutes and I only got 2 of them the whole time. You're gonna throw them up, and it may happen you hit both with 1, that's okay. But I'm gonna try and hit 1 with an inside, the other with an outside. It doesn't matter if you go in or out. That's usually gonna be a little bit faster for most people because this in motion is a little bit quicker, but you can do out in as well. And again, after you do right hand, next time do left hand, because you wanna be able to do both sides. And throw it up, and oh, that was both of them. In and out. And then back to fighting stance. As soon as you strike, you wanna go to fighting stance. That's as or more important, hooray for Porter. As or more important than hitting it is going to fighting stance afterwards. You don't know what's gonna happen when you hit them, but you have a pretty good idea what's gonna happen after you hit them or miss them. They're probably gonna throw an attack.
Is it bad that I'm getting them every time?
It's amazing. Ideally, you hit both about head height. That's probably not going to happen. Ideally, you want to hit both somewhere in here. It's very, very difficult to actually do that. You have to be crazy fast and your motions have to be really controlled. One thing that will speed it up though, is when you're doing chops, don't make your chop too big. So as soon as it goes through, then reverse and go the other way. Whichever way you're doing it. If your motion is too big, it'll be impossible to get the second one. Another thing that helps is relaxation. If you're too tense, you won't be able to change direction. So you want to have a little bit of tension as you speed up and whip through the first one, but then relax so you can whip through the second one. 1, 2, instead of 1, 2, because by the time you do the second one, it'll be too late. And again, make sure your hips are moving. The speed and power comes from this generator. It's your power generator. Most of it is going to be turning. It might be a little bit of thrusting, but generally hip turns where your power comes from. So like I said before, usually your arms lead legs and your legs lead arms, or your hips lead your arm. So when you do the strike, your hip is going to go slightly first, and then it switches direction. Okay, do one more with each hand. One more with right, one more with left. And if you're striking with one hand, keep your other hand up, protecting your head. Again, you're training your body what to do. If you actually get in a fight situation, which hopefully you never do, your body's going to do whatever gets done the most of. And if you've trained striking with one hand, the other one dangling down, it's going to do that. If you've trained dangling and picking your hands up, it'll do that. If you've trained having that hand up while it's not being in use, that's what it's going to do. So again, your fighting stance, hands being up, is more important than hitting it. I'd rather have you get fighting stance on all of them and fighting stance on every one and miss all of them than hit all of them and not have a fighting stance. Yeah, nice. Good, Mr. Claw. Okay, let's call that good. Go ahead and put these away and take a quick 1 minute uno momento break, ekbre. For those of you who know Korean, ekpe, ekbre is Korean for take a break. Start heading back. And while you're figuring here early, you can try and, so you can push the camera frame. There we go. Okay, what we're gonna do next, we have 15 minutes left. We're gonna see if we can get through all 8 color belt forms and at least a couple of the black belt forms. So we're gonna be going pretty quick. If you get lost or going too quickly, don't worry about it. We're just jump in wherever you can. Don't stress out. We're gonna do these at least once every week from now until whenever, until we can get back to normal classes. But just jump back in wherever you can. And 준비. Take iljang. Sit up. Turn to the left, walking stance down block. Right, walking stance punch. Turn to the right, walking stance down block. Step left, left hand, walking stance punch. Front stance, down block, punch. Right foot, left hand, walking stance reverse inside block. Step left, punch right. Left leg steps back, turn, right inside block. Right steps, left hand punch. Giant step to the front. Right foot, down block, left hand punch. Step up, turn to the left hand high block. Right snap kick, right hand punch. Walk backwards. Right hand high block, left leg snap kick, left hand punch, string tied to your left foot, swing it back to the right, front stance down block, going back away from me, front stance punch, kiap, hop, paro, jiri, kanye, junbi. Taeguk ijang, sicha, walking stance down block, right foot steps, front stance, middle punch, walk backwards, walking stance down block, front stance, middle punch, turn to the left, walking stance, reverse inside block, do it again, turn to your left, walking stance down block, right snap kick, right hand high punch, walk backwards, right hand down block, left leg snap kick, left high punch. Turn to your left, left hand drops, goes back up, walking stance high block, right elbow points, left foot steps under it, spin to your left, walking stance reverse inside block, right crosses behind, spin to your right, left inside block, turn to your left, walking stance down block. Same move 3 times in a row, going away from me, right snap kick, right middle punch. left snap kick, left middle punch. All in walking stance, right snap kick, right middle punch. How? Baro, open, turn, step backwards, chiriya, kanye, junbi. Teguk samjang. Sichat, turn to the left, walking stance down block, right snap kick, front stance, double punch, right, left. Turn to the right, right down block, left snap kick, left first double punch. Right hand opens, walking stance, reverse inside knife and strike, left opens, reverse inside knife, left to your hip, right aims, back stance, left hand single knife, pick up your left foot, change to front stance, right hand punches. Pick up your right foot, turn, single knife middle block, right foot picks up, left hand punch. Left leg picks up, right hand, reverse inside block, step forward, do it again. Left foot crosses behind, spin around to your left, follow it, left down block, right snap kick, right first double punch. Walk backwards with your right foot, turn to your right, walking stance down block, left snap kick, front stance, left punch, right punch. Turn to your left, going back home, walking stance, down block and punch once. Step with your right foot, down block and punch twice. Left leg snap kick, walking stance, down block and punch thrice. Right snap kick, down block and punch, fos. Hop, baro, chiriya, kanye. Okay, chumbi, moving on. Teguk sajang. Sichat, back stance, double knife middle block, front hand presses down, spear hand. Walk backwards, back stance double knife, front hand presses down, spear hand. Right hand comes back, left drops, front stance fireball, right snap kick, left hand punch. Side kick 1, put it down, side kick 2, back stance, double knife middle block. Left leg steps around behind, back stance, outside forearm block. Right leg, snap kick, land back and back stance, right hand, reverse inside block. Turn to your right, right hand outside forearm block, left leg, snap kick, land back and back stance, left hand inside block. Right hand up to your ear, left hand drops, step to your left, front stance, fireball. Right leg, snap kick, boppity. Right hand, armpit to nose. Left hand, left foot, pick up, turn to your left, walking stance, inside block punch. Right hand, right foot to your right, walking stance, inside block punch. Left hand, left foot to the left, front stance, inside block double punch. One more, front stance, inside block, double. Hop, para, open, turn, step backwards. Okay, moving on. Chumbi, teguk ojang. Sichat, front stance, down block, slide back to L stance, bring it around big circle, vertical hammer strike. Other side, right foot, down block, right foot slides back, vertical hammer strike. Left hand, left foot, front stance, inside block, reverse inside block, right leg kick, right back fist, left inside block. Again, in the side kickity, boppity, block. Step forward to the right foot, bop. Left hand goes down to your belt, left leg steps around behind, back stance, single left middle block. Step forward, front stance, reinforce inside elbow strike. Switch your knife to the other hand, right foot steps back, single left middle block. Step forward, front stance, reinforce inside elbow strike. Going to your left, back where you came from, front stance, down block, right, reverse inside block. Right leg snap kick, do it again. Right down block, left inside block. Pick up your left foot, left hand drops. Step to your left, front stance, high block. Left drops, right tops it. Side kick, simultaneous hammer fist. Keep the fist out. Left elbow, splatter. Right hand drops, right back. Right block, right drops, left on top. Left leg, side kick, simultaneous hammer. Keep the hammer out. Elbow it. Left foot steps to the left, front stance down block, right reverse inside block. Right leg snap kick, twist stance, back fist, pow, kia. And paro, chiriya, kanye. Okay, chumbi. Moving on. Teguk yukjang. Sichat. Turn left, front stance down block, right leg snap kick, landed back stance, outside forearm block. Turn in place, front stance down block, left leg snap kick, landed back stance, right hand outside forearm block. Left aim, left hip, left step, front stance, single knife and reverse outside forearm block. Right leg, roundhouse kick, land, step with your left, front stance, outside forearm block, reverse punch, right leg snap kick, front stance, left reverse punch. Step back with your right foot, outside forearm block, left reverse punch, front snap kick, front stance, reverse punch. X high, step back, X low, pull them apart, right aim, right hip, right foot, front stance, single knife and reverse outside forearm block. High roundhouse kick, key up, pow, land, right leg steps around behind, front stance down block. Just like the beginning, snap kick, land back stance, outside forearm block. Turn in place to your left, front stance down block. Right leg snap kick, land back stance, outside forearm block. Both hands reach back to the right where you're coming from. Back stance, double knife once. Step back, left leg, double knife middle block twice. Left hand comes up and opens. Front stance, crossing palm block, right reverse. Right hand opens, crossing palm block, reverse, no key up. Baro steps backwards. Chiriya, kanye. Okay, moving on. Teguk chiljang. Jumbi. Sichat, turn to the left, cat stance, reverse crossing palm block. Plant that foot, right kicks, land back in cat stance, inside block. open left, turn to your right, cat stance reverse crossing palm block, plant it, snap kick, land back, cat stance inside block. Step to the left, back stance double knife hand low, step forward to the right, do it again. Aim to the left, right hand up, left leg, cat stance, pull reverse, reinforced crossing palm block, reinforced reverse back fist bridge of the nose, open the left, turn to the right, do it again, crossing palm, bop, hands come in, left leg comes in, up and forward, left hand drops, left leg steps, double scissor block, right leg steps, right hand drops, double scissor block, make an X, I don't know what an X is, left leg steps around behind, double outside forearm block, open, knee strike, twist stance to an uppercut, left leg slides back, left hand on top of the X, low X block. Make sure your back is straight. Pick up the X, right foot steps backwards, turn, double outside forearm block, grab the shoulders, knee strike, twist to an uppercut, right on top, right foot slides back, back straight, low X block. Left hand goes on top, turn to your left, back where you came from, walking stance back fist, inside crescent kick hit at 1, elbow strike hit at 2. Pick up your right foot, push forward, back fist to the temple, hit it once, hit it twice. Open your other hand, back stance single left middle block, step, horse stance middle punch, hop, and paro. Okay. Some of you guys may not know Paljong, so I'm going to do it a little bit slowlier. Not slowly-est, because that would take much time, but slowlier. Or slowlier-ish. Slowlier-ish-est. The slowlier-ish-est, I can do it. So, Jumbi. Take Paljong. And Sichat, reach back to your right, back stance, double fist middle block, switch to a front stance punch. Double scissor kick, mid high, key up, inside block left, right double punch. Step forward, punch. Left on top, right drops, left leg steps around behind. Keep your heel pointing where you're facing. A down block and a high outside forearm block called diamond block. So this is parallel stance, feet are pointing that way, heels pointing this way. Change to a front stance, 8 count, pull and reverse uppercut. Left hand at your shoulder, drop it down to your hip, cross in front, push your heel out, parallel stance diamond block, switch to a front stance, 8 count, pull and reverse uppercut. Now both hands reach where you're about to go, right foot steps back towards where we started, back stance, double left middle block. Now change to a front stance, right hand punches, right leg snap kick, land and back, take another step back, then slide back to cat stance, crossing palm block, Elvis move, hands reach to the right, pivot, left leg picks up, cat stance, double knife middle block, lead leg snap kick, land in front stance reverse punch, slide back to cat stance, crossing palm block. Left leg, pivot, dance move, pivot, other side, cat stance, double knife, lead leg snap kick, left hand punch, slide back to cat stance, crossing palm block. Right foot steps to the right, back stance, double fist low block, like the beginning but low, and snap kick, mid, pause, pow, scissor kick, right inside block, left double punch, left knife on your hip, step around behind, back stance, single knife middle block, change to a front stance, reverse elbow, reverse back fist, punch. Other side, right single knife, change to a front stance, left elbow, left back fist, right punch, and paro. Nice, we probably have time to do 2 black belt forms. We'll do choreo, because all of you need to know that for the next one. So if you're a black belt candidate, this is your first degree black belt form, and it's the last of the form. So it's the ninth form that you need to do for your test. And then we'll do one more black belt form. I don't know which one we're gonna do. Chunbi. Choreo Chunbi, your hands come up and out for that Fu Manchu mustache you always wanted. And Zichat, reach to the right, back stance, double knife middle block, low side kick, high side kick, land in front stance, right outside knife, left punch, slide back to a back stance, right hand inside block. Right leg steps backwards, back stance, double knife middle block, left low side kick, high side kick, land in a front stance, left outside knife, right middle punch, slide back to back stance, left inside block. Turning to your left, front stance, single knife and low block, right hand, throat strike, then do it again, right snap kick, single knife and low block, throat strike, do it one more time, this time at a key up on the throat strike, single knife and low, pow. Now from here, I'll show this from the side, but it goes that way. Right kick, right hand scoops, left hand throat strike to the knee. I know that's a ridiculous name, but essentially what you're doing the same throat strike to the knee. From here, my left leg steps forward and across, turn in place, double outside block. Now my left leg kicks, I'm gonna do the same move I did before, left kick, left hand scoops their heel, right hand hyperextends the knee. So sweeping strike to the knee, left leg slides back to walking stance, make an X, double outside block. Now, right foot is going to retreat, left hand. So bring your left hand, make it a knife hand, put it on your hip. It's pointing this way. That's the way I'm going to end up facing, but my right foot steps away from it. Pivot, horse stance, single left middle block. I start to throw a punch. I change my mind. Resisted crossing punch. Step across to a twist stance. Pull the arms back as you do a side kick. Turn and face the other direction. Both hands palm down. Flip it palm up with your right hand on top. Groin strike. Right leg slides back. Close your fists. Down block. Step forward. Close the giant book. Pressing down block. Right hand goes to your palm. Push it past. Use your step to horse stance. Reinforce outside elbow. Right hand repeats the other side. Single knife. Resisted crossing punch. Step to twist stance. Pull side kick. Turn. Groin strike. Left on top. Left leg slides back to walking stance, down block. Right leg steps, close the giant book, pressing down block. Left hand hits your palm, pushes it back as your left leg steps to horse stance. Reinforce outside elbow. Right comes in, hands go up, left starts to close. Hammer. Squish in a bug. Open your left hand, step back with your left foot, turn, front stance outside knife and strike, single knife and low block. Step forward, right hand comes up, inside knife and strike, single knife and low block. Do it again. Inside knife and strike, single knife and low block. Step forward, throat strike, pow, and paro. Okay, we don't have a lot of time. So we're not gonna do, I was gonna do Palsek, but that is the longest form we have. Let's do Kumgan, because it's a little bit shorter. Though Trixie, Jumbi, Kumgan. I'm gonna start, I'm gonna make an X. I'm going this way, but I'm going so you can see, just double outside block. Double outside block, right hand palm heel to the face, palm heel 1 in front stance, 2, 3. Going backwards, back stance, inside knife hand block. This is an inside block with an open hand, not a strike. Back stance, inside knife hand block, 2, 3. From here, pivot your right foot, left foot goes against your knee, high diamond block. So I'm gonna do a high block and a down block at the same time. Right drops, left on top, crossing punch in horse stance. Pivot, step with your right foot, turn your back as you do, drop your right hand left on top, step backwards, back to a horse stance, crossing punch again. Squish your right ear with your knuckles, scoop your right foot, horse stance, stomp, inside block, back fist. This foot is now stuck on the ground, your right foot, so I'm gonna step around it with my left, double outside block. It's still stuck, slide my left foot in, double down block chumbi. My left leg is still stuck, so I'm gonna squish my left ear, pick up my left foot, stomp. Pivot face to the front, right foot unsticks, glues to the side of your foot, down block, and a high block. Hands come across, horse stance crossing punch, pivot, step as you turn, right goes back on top, step backwards, crossing punch. Now I'm gonna mirror image everything I just did going that way. Crane stance, high diamond block again, horse stance crossing punch, pivot, step, pivot and switch, crossing punch again. Now, squish the left ear, scoop the left foot, inside block, back fist. Now my left foot is stuck in the ground. Right foot steps past, horse stance double outside block. Right foot slides back, double down block chumbi, X high, X low, pull it apart. Left leg is still stuck. Squish the right ear, scoop the right foot, horse stance, inside block, sometimes back fist. Pivot, foot goes to your knee, high diamond block. Hands go to the right, punch across, pivot, step, pivot and switch, step, punch, and then paro. Okay, and yay, my voice is all breaky. Going through puberty again. All right, and that's it for advanced class run time. So come back in 1 minute for a workout. So see you shortly.
Thank you.
Thank you, Master Austin. See you, Master Austin.
See you, Mr. Claw. And I guess Porter too.
Yep.
Start heading back. All right. This workout is going to be pretty much entirely on the ground. And this is kind of a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu prep workout. So all this stuff is techniques that or most of this, there might be some that aren't, but most of this stuff is gonna be stuff that's similar to what you do in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu or related movements. We're gonna start off with is we're gonna be in crab walk, and all we're gonna do is you're gonna do a tricep dip, then, wait, hold on, that's not yet. We're doing a different one. We're gonna kick each limb up in the air. You're gonna turn 90 degrees, do it again in a different order. And then you're gonna keep on doing that. You're gonna turn this way, you're gonna turn this way. Then when you get back to the front, you're gonna repeat all of them again, blah, 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 and you go the other way, and then blah, 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 blah. Okay, so you're ready, go ahead. So just do each hand and foot, turn 90 degrees, doesn't matter which way. And each time, challenge yourself, see if you can do them in a slightly different order. And again, after you go back to facing the front, turn the other direction. And once you're done, you can just chillax until everybody else is done. Okay, now you're gonna do the same thing, but opposite hand foot. Blah, blah, happy crabs, turn and continue. Go. Opposite hand and foot, turn 90. Give it a little time to finish up. Once you're there, you can just hang out. Okay, next one is you're gonna be same hand and foot, and then turn. Go ahead. Okay, next, we're gonna move on to, we're just gonna do some kickovers. So I'm gonna kick my arm and leg over, back, over, back. I'm just gonna do that 5 times. The next time, start the other way. We made it a little bit more advanced in noon class today, but we had more time in noon class, so we're not gonna do the rest. So go ahead. So kick over the top, to bear crawl, to crab walk, to bear crawl, to crab walk. That's 1, and do 5 of those. Bear crawl, crab walk, bear crawl, crab walk. Okay, next one is gonna be the same thing, but you're gonna start in bear crawl. Crab walk, bear crawl, crab walk, bear crawl, and that's 1, and then do 5 of those. Go. Okay, last one, kind of in this family, but a little bit different. I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna start in, what is this, down dog? And then I'm gonna push back, one of my feet close together, push back, child's pose, push forward, do a push up, and then, was I forgetting a part? Child's pose, push up. Oh yeah, then the last part, put your head down, rock forward and back to strengthen your neck, and then you're back up. Okay, do with me, we're gonna do 10 of these. Child's pose, forward, push up, head on the ground, rock forward, back, child's pose, and repeat. Push up, head down, rock forward, push back, child's pose, forward, push up, head, rock, child's pose. Repeat. I think we're just gonna do 5 for the sake of time so we can get through most of these. So one more, push up, head rocks. Okay, now we're gonna switch to some rocking motions. First one, I'll just say go and then we'll just do these for a little bit and we'll stop. So at your own pace, you're just gonna rock up, kick up, try and hold a shoulder stall for a second, then rock back, kick up, and when you rock up, go all the way up to squatting. Go ahead, kick up, shoulder stall, come up, shoulder stall, and try and hold so you're completely stationary in the shoulder stall. Okay, next we're gonna do a triangle choke position. So when you kick up, you're gonna keep your feet wide, cross one under the other, and then come up. Kick up, have them wide, tuck one under the other for triangle choke position. You want your ankle under your knee. And again, just do that on your own. Kick up, feet wide, like you're in a guard, triangle. Up wide, triangle. And still get that little shoulder stall. To work your neck some more, when you rock backwards, try and keep your head off the ground. So you're lifting your head, even though you're rocking onto your shoulders and stalling, keeping your head off the ground will strengthen your neck. Strong neck is helpful for grappling and also resisting people moving your head around. So chokes or clinches or headlocks or whatever. So do a couple more, make sure you're switching legs every time. Rock up, feet apart, tuck your ankle under your knee. Okay, next we're gonna do a heel kick. So this is, I'm on the ground. This is monkey foot position. So someone's here and they're bending over me. So I'm gonna rock back, boom, and kick straight up. If you do a snap kick position, it has a little bit less power, but a little bit more reach. Heel is gonna have more power, it's gonna be the opposite. You're aiming for their face, or you can even, if you can, they're bending over enough, you can get a solid shot in their sternum, you can do that. But generally I'm aiming for their head as they're coming over top of me. So do some, you can do some with the snap kick, some with the heel. But either way, you want to launch up as high as you can because they might be my size standing over you. So you want to kick way up. Okay, and just alternate legs on your own. And make the kick strong and fast, like you're actually kicking someone who's attacking you. To get a little extra power, you can pop your hips into it a little bit. So rather than using just your leg, straighten out your lower back as you kick. So you have your hips and legs, hips into it as well, not just your legs and your lower back. Okay, one more per side. You can kick up as high as you can. Okay, now we're gonna do just 5 of these. You're gonna rock back, shoulder stall. You're gonna come through, pop back to a push-up, hop up, roll back again. Okay, so ready? Rock up, shoulder stall, rock forward all the way to push-up position, hop your feet back, hop them back, rock up. Do it again. That was 1. Round, hop back, push up, hop under, 2. Up, hop, push up, 3. Last one. Okay, good. Next, we're gonna do some self-defense stands. And it's gonna look like this. So we're in this seated self-defense position. You can also do it from crab walk position, but this is the more practical version. I'm gonna do self-defense stand on 2 hands, just the regular way, hips up, hop backwards. But then I'm gonna go down, I'm gonna reverse it, hands down, kick my back foot across. I'm gonna land, this is either side kick or scissor sweep motion. So again, hands down, hips up, hop back, up to fighting stance, hands down, your back foot kicks across, ready to do a scissor. And again, we do 5 of these, up to fighting stance, hands up, hands down, back foot kicks across, and down your side. Again, hop up, stand up, hop down, kick across. 2 more, hop up, fighting stance, kick across. Last one, fighting stance, down, kick across. Other side, and hop up, fighting stance, down, kick across. Up, fighting stance, down, back foot kicks across. Up, fighting stance, down, kick across. 2 more, up, fighting stance, down, kick across. Up, fighting stance, down, kick across. Okay, now we're gonna go from bear crawl position. So this is, someone's brought me down to the ground, maybe they pulled my head down, whatever. And I'm gonna do a self-defense stand from this position. And I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna take, wait, no, sorry, that's a different one. We're not on that one yet. We're gonna do the same thing, but now I'm gonna say someone's right over me, and I'm gonna go from monkey feet. So I'm in monkey feet, I'm gonna sit up, this one pushes away, bridge up, bottom foot kicks, and after the kick, giant step back, come up. When I go down, back hand down, kick across, then I go to monkey feet, and repeat. So up on your side, hand is up, kick, hop back, and you're up. Back hand down, back foot kicks across, back to monkey feet. A few more, up, kick, hop back, stand, down, kick, monkey feet. 2 more, hand is up, kick up, back, stand, down, kick across, back to monkey feet. 1 more, up, kick, back, stand, down, kick, and other side. Leaning here, actually sorry, back to monkey feet, other side. Hand up, kick, hop back, up, down, back foot kicks across to monkey feet. Hand up, kick, hop back, up, down, kick, monkey feet. 3 more, up, kick, hop back, up, down, kick, monkey feet. Up, kick, back, stand, down, kick, monkey feet. Last one, up, kick, back, stand, down, kick, monkey feet. Okay, and we're out of time. So everybody stand up, facing moi, and Juliet, Kanye. All right, see you guys, and see you next time.